वेलकम टू चुड़ीवाल फिजिक्स क्लासेस। प्लीज सब्सक्राइब माय चैनल। और आज का टॉपिक है एनर्जी स्टोर्ड इन ए कैपेसिटर। ये 12th का सेकेंड चैप्टर का लास्ट टॉपिक, एनर्जी स्टोर्ड इन ए कैपेसिटर। फॉर ए कैपेसिटर, दो कंडक्टर को लेंगे और उनके बीच में कोई डाइलेक्ट्रिक मीडियम प्रेजेंट हो भी सकती है, नहीं भी। अगर डाइलेक्ट्रिक मीडियम प्रेजेंट नहीं है, इट मींस दैट देयर इज ए वैक्यूम, बिकॉज एयर इज ऑल्सो डाइलेक्ट्रिक मीडियम। दो कंडक्टर को सेपरेट करेंगे बाय द इंसुलेटर, दैट इज कॉल्ड डाइलेक्ट्रिक। एंड वी नो दैट कंडक्टर क्या होगा, एक न्यूट्रल स्टेट। इनिशियली वो तो न्यूट्रल होगा जब तक उसको बैटरी से कनेक्ट नहीं करेंगे। जैसे ही बैटरी से कनेक्ट करेंगे, देन इक्वल अमाउंट ऑफ चार्ज विल बी प्रेजेंट ऑन बोथ प्लेट। अगर एक पर +5 कूलम है, दूसरे पर -5 कूलम होगी। ये जो बैटरी ने काम किया, एक्सटर्नल जो वर्क किया गया बाय बैटरी, दैट इज स्टोर्ड इन द कैपेसिटर इन फॉर्म ऑफ पोटेंशियल एनर्जी। उसकी वैल्यू हमें निकालनी है एज ए एनर्जी स्टोर्ड इन ए कैपेसिटर। लेट्स सपोज दैट एट फाइनल state the charge on the plate is q and another plate having charge -q. Suppose some intermediate state. Let's suppose by the battery at some particular instant charge q dash is present at one plate and charge -q dash is present on another plate. By step process, charge is transferred from one battery to one plate to another. Likewise here, you can see that proton, here the electron charge is -q dash minus delta q dash. It means that here transfer of delta q dash is going on, and for that external work is to be done against the electric field. Why against the electric field? You can check here. Plate 1 has a higher potential, plate 2 has a lower potential. Charge has been to be transferred from 2 to 1 and 1 is the higher potential. It means that it is going against the electric field. That's why some work has to be done. If we think at the intermediate situation, for the charge q dash, there will be potential difference between the plate is represented as V dash. Then V dash equal to q dash divided by c. And suppose delta q dash is the charge to be transferred after this process. At this intermediate situation, charge was present q dash. Step by step charge is transferred and finally the charge will be q and -q. In the intermediate situation, suppose delta q dash is to be transferred from plate 2 to 1, so that finally charge on the plate will be q dash plus delta q dash, q dash plus delta q dash. Then work done equal to potential difference between plate multiplied by charge, amount of charge that has to be transferred, which has to be transferred, because potential energy is same as potential for unit positive charge. But here this is not equal to unit positive charge. It's not a 1 coulomb. That's why I directly multiplied potential difference by charge to get the work done by external field. This work done will be same as it is as that of potential energy stored in the capacitor. As we know that V dash equal to q dash divided by c. Q dash divided by c multiplied by delta q dash. You know that delta q dash is very small charges. If it is very small, then you can neglect delta q dash square term. Here you can write 1/2c q dash plus delta q dash whole square minus q dash whole square. Here extra term will be delta q dash whole square. That is neglected. That is negligible, very small. That's why the result will be same. It is done to make the calculation easier. If you solve this, finally you will get, after integration from charge 0 to final charge is q, after summation of for the total charges, you will get final result equal to q square divided by 2c. Since you know that electrostatic force is conservative, as electrostatic force is conservative, that's why the work done will be stored as a potential energy in the capacitor. This is same equal to potential energy of system. Now we will write the formula for energy density. First, find the energy. Energy stored in capacitor. Energy stored in capacitor equal to half Q square by C. Same. I have written same formula. This is the energy stored in capacitor. In total capacitor means this is the energy for total volume. Let's see. You know that electric field in between the capacitor plate equal to sigma divided by epsilon naught. You can write sigma equal to E epsilon naught. And in place of Q, you can write half 2C Q equal to sigma divided by sigma multiplied by area whole square. Then you can write sigma squared area squared divided by 2C. You know that C equal to epsilon naught A by D. This result and this result combine whole. In place of sigma, write E square divided by epsilon naught whole square. Area as it is area square 2 multiplied by C. In place of C, epsilon naught A divided by D. This term will be cancelled. 2. You can write E naught epsilon naught A into D divided by 2. This is the volume. It means that energy density means energy per unit volume. Divide this by volume. You will get half epsilon naught E square. Energy density. Energy means joule per meter cube. This is the result for energy density. Remember this result. Then this is the result for energy density. Revise all the topic. Now I have completed the second chapter of 12th class NCERT. Revise all the topic, and after this I will move to third chapter. Please subscribe my channel. Thank you.